Gurubhyo Namaha. We have to start from 30. Yeah?
30.
30. Vishukra Pranaharana. Okay, started. Vishukra Pranaharana Varahi Viryanandita Kameshwara Mukhaloka Kalpita Shri Ganeshwara Mahaganesha Nirbhinna Vignayantra Praharshita Bhanda Surendra Nirmukta Shastra Pratyastra Varshini Karangulina Khotpanna Narayana Dashakrutihi Mahapashupatastragni Nirdagdha Surasainika Kameshwarastra Nirdagdha Sabhanda Surashunyaka Brahmopendra Mahendradi Deva Samstuta Vaibhava Haranetragni Sandagdha Kama Sanjeevanaushadhihi Srimad Vagbhava Kotaika Swarupa Mukha Pankaja Kantadha Kati Paryanta Madhya Kota Swarupini Shakti Kotaika Tapanna Katya Dhobhagadharini Moola Mantratmika Moola Kota Trayakalebhara Kulamrutaiga Rasika Kula Sanketa Palini Kulangana Kulantastha Kaulini Kulayogini Akula Samayantastha Samayachara Tatpara Mooladharaika Nilaya Brahma Granthi Vibhedini Manipurantarudita Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini Anya Chakrantaralasta Rudra Granthi Vibhedini Sahasraram Bhujarudha Sudha Sarabhivarshini Tatilata Samaruchihi Shadchakropari Samstita Mahasakti Kundalini Bisatantu Taniyasi Bhavani Bhavanagamya Bhavaranya Kutharika Bhadrapriya Bhadramurtir Bhagda Saubhakya Dhayini Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini Shankari Shrikari Sadhvi Sharachandra Nibhanana Shatodari Shantimati Niradhara Niranjana. From Niradhara we are like the characteristics of how Parabrahman, how it is. That is what is discussed in the next few namas, the qualities of Parabrahman. So Niradhara, there is no Adharam for the Parabrahman. Niranjana is without any blemishes. That is what we saw it last week. This
one again, can you tell me? This 33. Kameshwara. Kameshwara 33.
Kameshwarastra. Kameshwarastra. Astram's name itself is Kameshwara. Kameshwarastra Nirdagdha. Nirdagdha means that on the Astram that burnt the Sabandasura Shunika. Along with the Bandashura, it burnt his capital also, Shunyaka. Kameshwarastra, Astram, name is Kameshwarastra. Okay. So, now from Niradhara, the Brahma Swarupam is discussed here. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya
Nirakara Nirakula
Nirakara Nirakula
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta
Nishkama Nirupaplava
Nishkama Nirupaplava
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 Nirupaplava. Okay.
Nirupaplava.
Okay. Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Even Vedas, when they have to describe the Brahman, it says Nethi, Nethi. It is not this, it is not that. They are not saying positively that this is Brahman. This is not Brahman, that is not Brahman. Whatever you describe is not Brahman. Brahman is something else. They say it is Nethi, Nethi. Even the Vedas don't know how to describe the Brahman. Brahman is something without any forms, no? So we cannot describe that. That is the reason if you say every nama here, Niradhara, Niraguna, everything is in negative. She is not without any adharam, she is without any blemishes. Now, Nirlepa, Lepanam means also is something blemishes. What happens, like all our karmas, they get all pasted in our Karanadeham. Because when we take, after the Pralayam, when we take another birth, only Karanadeham is staying with the Brahman at the time of Pralayam. Shukshma Deham goes. Normally what happens when the death comes, Sthula Deham goes. Normal death comes, Sthula Deham goes. And the Sukshma Deham goes and finds another body and it comes back again to earth too. But when the Pralayam comes, the entire thing gets, it goes off. That time, even the Sukshma Deham goes off. So only the Karana Deham remains, the causal body remains. And that is attached to the Parabrahman. What happens? Whatever karma we do, whether it is good or bad, it is all pasted only in the Karana Deham. So what happens? Our own karmas become the reason for what we are going to be in the next birth after Pralayam. Nobody decides this. We decide what we want, how we are going to become. Whether we are going to be a stone, plant or animal or human being, we don't. We only decide by doing what kind of karma at this janma. So Lepanam means getting pasted to that. She is beyond that. That is why she is called Nirlepa. Lepanam means pasted. Okay. Nirmala, again, when there is, it is pure. Niramalam, Nirmalam. Malam means blemishes again. The same meaning lies Niranjana. Because this particular meaning will be repeated in different words in this context, in different namas in this. Blemishless, she is without any blemishes. Nitya, this is the first positive nama that comes. Nitya, she is eternal. She is there, whether it is Pralayam or, this is all Brahma Swarupam. You are like, how Brahman is. We are equalizing her with the Brahma. We say that she is the Brahma. Like that, like whatever the characteristics we describe the Brahman, she also has it. Nitya, Nirakara, Nirakara, Akara, formless. Akara is form. Nirakara is formless. Nirakara. Brahman you cannot define with any form. Now we can say like, we have only given the form of a female and things like that. Whereas Brahman by itself, there is no male or female, nothing we don't know. It is beyond all these things, gunas and everything. That is why the next nama comes as Nirakula. She doesn't descend from anything. Descendants, no, she descended from Brahman. That is the only thing. But she does not have a lineage. First, Nirakula. There is also another meaning for the Akula. Akula means agitated, disturbed. Akula. Nirakula means always composed. She never gets agitated. When you will never get agitated is when all your gunas are in equilibrium. Sometimes, like even in our own daily life, sometimes you are able to take things as with due credit to that we take it and we leave it. Sometimes we overlook a lot of things. Sometimes we get upset because there is an imbalance in our guna that is given to the circumstances and yourself also. That is not there for her. So she is always, that is the reason her gunas are always in equilibrium. In fact, there is no, that is what the next nama says, Niraguna. She is not afflicted by any gunas. Gunas are the base of the created ones. The Prapancham has gunas. Prapancham, that is 3 gunas we say, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. The 3 gunas in different permutation combination brings in the creation. The entire creation is formed based on the 3 gunas with different permutation combination. And all the gunas are present in every being. I am not singularly saying about human beings. I am saying everything included here. So, all the Prapancham, the entire Prapancham has got the 3 gunas, but there is a different proportion of each of that. That distinguishes each from the other. Nirguna. Nishkala. Kala means parts. She is whole. Purna. Purnamada. Purnamidam. Purna. Purnamudachyate. So Purnatile the Purnamrita Vuda Purnam only is there, the residue. She is the complete one. There is no part. That is why Nishkala. Kala means Purna. Again, the next positive, all this while we are saying negative, Nitya. Nitya is the first positive characterization that has been given to her. The next one is Shanta. Shanta is always in equilibrium. Shanta means always in equilibrium. There is no, because the gunas are not present. Gunas are not there and she is the complete one. There is no fluctuation in her activity. She is always in a kind of equilibrium. Nishkama. When we say she is complete, Purnam, what is the desire she can have? Kama means desire. Nishkama means without any desires. Nirupaplava. She is, Nirupaplava means she is immortal. There is no beginning or end to her. She is always there. Nitya Mukta. She is always in a state of blissful state. Nitya Mukta. That is why she is able to give that bliss to everybody who reaches to her. Nirvikara. Vikara means changes. Because actually the Shabdam principle is based on the, what we call it is Parinamavada. Evolution, theory of evolution. Theory of evolution much came later in English. But Shaktam was based on the Parinamavada. That is, she used one there and she started changing, and the Prapancham happened because of her changing into different forms, because she resides in everything. That is why even now we touch somebody, we just like, say we touch and we feel, if whether it is book or whether it is something, when your leg touches it, immediately we we ask pardon, like pardon, no. That is the habit, because everything she is there. That is something like nirvikara, but she is changeless. The changes happen because of her. Entire Prapancham happened because of her. The changes in the Prapancham happened because of her. But she is changeless because she is Parabrahma. Nish Prapancha. She is beyond all this Prapancham. Though Prapancham came from her, she is beyond all this Prapancham. Prapancham is actually the appearance of the Brahma. So she is beyond that appearance. She is beyond this Prapancham. Nirashraya. Ashraya means you are seeking someone's protection. Ashraya. She is the Brahman. She does not have anybody to seek their protection, because she is the Brahman who protects everything. Nitya Shuddha. Nitya Shuddha. She is always superior, pristine, pure Brahman. Nitya Buddha. It is not like, you are brilliant and sometimes you are not. Next time, she's always Nitya Buddha, always brilliant, like Niravadhya. Again, as I told you, Nishkala, Niranjana, all these things. Niravadhya also is blemishless. Nirantara, she is permanent, she is eternal. Okay. Nishkarana, Nishkalanka.
The second one we didn't recite.
Oh.
45th we didn't recite.
Recite?
Yeah. We didn't recite. You were telling the meaning, I said okay, we will tell you that you haven't recited.
But Nishprapancha also I didn't tell.
No, you said Nirlepa, Nirmala, Nitya. After that you started.
I started the meaning. Sorry about that. Okay.
Okay.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara.
Nishprapancha Nirashraya.
Nishprapancha Nirashraya.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara. Nishprapancha Nirashraya.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara. Nishprapancha Nirashraya.
Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha.
Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha.
Niravadhya Nirantara.
Niravadhya Nirantara.
Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha. Niravadhya Nirantara.
Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha. Niravadhya Nirantara.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara. Nishprapancha Nirashraya. Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha. Niravadhya Nirantara.
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara. Nishprapancha Nirashraya. Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha. Niravadhya Nirantara.
Nishkarana Nishkalanka.
Nishkarana Nishkalanka.
Nirupadhir Nirishvara.
Nirupadhir Nirishvara.
Nishkarana Nishkalanka. Nirupadhir Nirishvara.
Nishkarana Nishkalanka. Nirupadhir Nirishvara.
Niraga Raga Mathani.
Niraga Raga Madhani.
Mathani, second the Mathani,
Mathani,
Niraga Raga Mathani,
Niraga Raga Mathani,
Nirmada Madanashini,
Nirmada Madanashini,
Niraga Raga Mathani, Nirmada Madanashini,
Niraga Raga Mathani, Nirmada Madanashini,
Nischinta Nirahankara,
Nischinta Nirahankara,
Nirmoha Mohanashini,
Nirmoha Mohanashini,
Nischinta Nirahankara, Nirmoha Mohanashini,
Nischinta Nirahankara, Nirmoha Mohanashini,
Nirmama Mamata Hantri,
Nirmama Mamata Hantri,
Nishpapa Papanashini,
Nishpapa Papanashini,
Nirmama Mamata Hantri, Nishpapa Papanashini,
Nirmama Mamata Hantri, Nishpapa Papanashini,
Nischinta Nirahankara, Nirmoha Mohanashini, Nirmama Mamata Hantri, Nishpapa Papanashini,
Nischinta Nirahankara, Nirmoha Mohanashini, Nirmama Mamata Hantri, Nishpapa Papanashini.
Nishkarana. I told you now, the reason for our birth is our own karmas that are attached to the causal body, Karana Deham. There is no reason for her to take a birth like us. So, Nishkarana. Brahman is something that is always present. It doesn't go and come. Before Pralayam and after Pralayam it is going to come. Not like that. Brahman is always present. So she is the Brahma Swarupam. So Nishkarana. Nishkalaka. As I told you, one more meaning that comes like she is blemishless. Kalanka. Nishkalanka. Kalanka means blemish. So blemishless. Nirupadhar. Nirupadhar. Upadhar means like limitations. Upadhi is limitations. Nirupadhar means without any limitation. She is beyond all limitations. So many times like she looks limited because of our perception. Now when you see like Akasha, Akasham is the entire Prapancham, the Brahmandam is covered by the Akasham. But it looks so limited within our sight. In that way, she's the one who is beyond all limits, look limited and come into our prayer. We want to limit her in our prayers. We want to limit her in our dhyanam. She is ready to come even to do that. That is what she is beyond any kind of limitations. To understand all these things like in Nireshwara, there is no one beyond her. Ishvara means the ruler or the Lord of everything. She is the Lord of everything. So Nireshwara, beyond her there is nobody. She is the Brahma Swarupam. There is beyond Brahma, there is nothing. Now the next few namas say like the quality and its effect on us. Her quality, specifically mentioning some quality, and what is the effect on us. Niragha. Ragha means again desires. Niragha means without any desires. Ragha Mathani. Mathani means who destroys. She destroys our desires. Our worldly desires, she destroys. Ragha Mathani. Nirmada. Madha. Madha means like what you call it as pride. Madham. Without any pride, she is. Nirmada. Madha Nashini. See, the one without who is without anything, without this pride only can take away your pride, destroy your pride. You take a clean cloth to wipe out the dirt. You don't take the dirty cloth to do that. No, it is the very simple principle that she is the purest one, so she clears all our blemishes. Nischinta Nirahankara. This is a beautiful one. It actually relates to us. Nischinta. See, the entire perception of the world is our notion. We look at the world from our perspective. For me, this world is like what it is, the way I look at it. Your world, you have your own world. It is your own perception of that world. So, what is the yardstick for that? It is this I. So, we so much are dwelling in ourselves. Nischinta. She is not thinking about us. Or you can say like, Nischinta also like thoughts. Thoughts, chintane. That is what the beautiful, this one. Chitta dahati nirjeevam. Chinta dahati jeevitam. Chitta dahati nirjeevam. Chinta dahati jeevam. Worries. Chitta means cremation. In cremation only the dead bodies are burned, whereas worries burn the living one. Chitta dahati nirjeevam, chinta dahati jeevitam. So nischinta, without any worries. You cannot talk. Nirhankara is what I have been telling now. Without ego. She is supposed to be the ahankara rupam of I consciousness of the Brahman. We call it as ahamta. Para ahamta, we call her as para ahamta. These are all the terminologies we keep using it. Para ahamta means she is the I consciousness of the para Brahman. That I consciousness only is distributed in us, and which is like, we relate everything through this I consciousness. Very difficult to understand this concept, how it is. So, as you are dwelling in that, if you think a little more into it, we will understand. Though she is this is what is beauty of that. Though she is the ahankara rupam of the Parabrahman, she is without any ahankaram like you and me. Because we attribute everything in relation to I. In relation to I. This is my place. I and me. This is my house. This is my kid. Or this is, everything is related to I and me. She is beyond that. For her, everything is the same. Nirhankara. Nirmoha. Moha means like delirious. Like sometimes without knowing the reality, you just want to acquire it. Some desire to acquiring it. Moha. She is without any that because she has everything. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat. She is Purnat. So she does not need anything. Whatever you are going to add or take it out, she is going to remain the same. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnameva vasishyate. So whether you take or add anything, it is like you just see in ocean you go. Take water from take buckets and buckets of water. Ocean is going to remain the same. Can you add water to ocean? It is going to remain the same. In our perspective, that when we see it, we can relate to it very well. So, she is something, she is beyond everything. It is not going to matter whether you are taking it out or putting it. Mohanashini. But she destroys that moham in us. Because she is without any moham, she destroys that moham in us. Nirmama mamata hantri. That again, that pride, mamartvam, this my, I told you, no, mine, mamatvam. That madham is not there for her. Nirmama, mamatva. I told you just now, this is mine. Everything is mine. That mine aspect, no, that she does not have. Nirmama. Mamatvam is not there. This I and me are the two things. The entire Devi Mahatmyam is formed in that. Dealing with the two characteristics. I and me. One is Shumbha, one is Nishumba. Entire Devi Mahatmyam comes in that. In the same way, these two things that they are talking about, Nirhankara. I-ness is not there. I consciousness is not there. Nirmama. Though she has only created everything, she doesn't feel that everything is hers. That is a kind of detachment, because souls take its own course. However they want to come, they come according to the karmas they have made, prarabdha karmas. Okay? Nishpapa, papanashini. She is the one who is without any sins. No sins attached to her. Nishpapa. She also destroys the sins that we make. That is beautiful line that Meru Parvata Matrovi Rashi Papasya Karmanaha Katyayinim Samasadya Nashyati Shana Matrataha. Even if you have made like mountain, like Meru sins, Meru mountain like sins, Katyayini Smaranam, if you just think about her, she will destroy everything. Even if you had made that much of papam. That is beautiful lines. I mean, I don't want to go beyond this, but sometimes it is nice. Okay, we will recite this. Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani.
Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani.
Nirlobha Lobhanashini.
Nirlobha Lobhanashini.
Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani. Nirlobha Lobhanashini.
Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani. Nirlobha Lobhanashini.
Nissamshaya Samshayagni.
Nissamshaya Samshayagni.
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 Nirbhava Bhavanashini.
Nirbhava Bhavanashini.
Nissamshaya Samshayagni. Nirbhava Bhavanashini. Nissamshaya Samshayagni. Nirbhava Bhavanashini. Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani. Nirlobha Lobhanashini. Nissamshaya Samshayagni. Nirbhava Bhavanashini.
Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani. Nirlobha Lobhanashini. Nissamshaya Samshayagni. Nirbhava Bhavanashini.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha.
Nirbheda Bhedanashini.
Nirbheda Vedanashini.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha. Nirbheda Bhedanashini.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha. Nirbheda Vedanashini.
Nirnasha Mrithyumathani.
Nirnasha Mrityumatani.
Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Nirnasha Mrityumathani. Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Nirnasha Mrityumatani. Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha. Nirbheda Bhedanashini. Nirnasha Mrityumathani. Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Nirvikalpa Nirabadha. Nirbheda Vedanashini. Nirnasha Mrityumatani. Nishkriya Nishparigraha.
Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. All these things are called negative energy, negative aspects of our characters. Krodha means anger. She is without any anger because there's no gunas. Gunas are not existing there. Only when there are gunas, the anger will come. She is without any anger. So Krodha Shamani, she is able to bring a balance in your Krodham. She can neutralize your Krodham. She is the one who can neutralize it. Nirlobha Lobanashini. Lobha means, I told you now, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Mada Matsarya. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. Lobha means greed. Greed. She does not have anything greed. She is complete. She is Purnam. So she does not want anything. She does not want anything is different. That is desire. You want everything means that is greed. If you think like, greed is something that you take, it is a step ahead of desire. Desire is simple desire. Okay, I want this. That is, your desire is complete once you achieve it. Okay. The greed is something, why there are the demons, they become so violent and things like that, because they want everything. If they are happy with what they have got, the problems would not have had. The problems come when you want everything and you find any means to achieve it. Both are wrong. That is what is greed. Greed can take you and be your downfall. So nirbhed, nirlobha, lobanashini. She destroys the greed in you. Nissamshaya, what doubts she can have? She's the Parabrahman, she does not have. Samshaya means doubts. And Samshayagni, she destroys all your doubts. She clears all your doubts, some way or the other. She's the embodiment of knowledge itself. That is why we call her as Sri Vidya. She's the embodiment of knowledge. That knowledge can clear all your doubts. Nirbhava Bhavanashini. Bhava means Adya. Bhava has got lot of meanings. In the Nirbhava, there is the meaning is she is the Adi Shakti. Nirbhava, there is no one beyond her. Nirbhava. Whereas the second Bhavanashini, Bhava means samsara. Because the first one denotes her, the second one denotes us. No? The first nama denotes her. Nirbhava means it is her. Bhavanashini, the second bhava means us. We are who are caught in the samsara. Bhava means samsara. So she can, the connection of each, that is the beauty of this Lalitha Sahasranamam. Each nama is connected to the previous nama. Not only that, the following namas also. So each nama, Bhavanashini, she is the one who destroys your samsara, the cycle of samsara. That she says, the next nama you see, Nirvikalpa. Vikalpa means again changes. She is without any changes. Nirabhadha. Bhadam is not there. Bhadam. Bhada is here confusion. She is undisturbed, because confusion, if you are disturbed, she is without being disturbed. Nirbheda, there is no Bhedam in her, she is the only one. And she destroys all the Bhedam that is happening. Bheda Nashini, she destroys all the Bhedam. Nirnasha Mrityu Mathani, she is eternal, there is no beginning or end to her. Nirnasha, Nasha means end, destruction. No. Mrityu Madhani. This is a beautiful one. There is no death to you. How she makes no death. The nama before that is Bhavanashini. She destroys the cycle of samsara. She makes you come to her and become one with her. When there is no birth, there is no death. So Mrityu Madhani. She destroys death by giving you the sayujyam with her. You just merge with her. So you don't have any more birth. So because you don't have any more birth, there is no death to you. Mrityu Mathani. Nishkriya. There is no karma for her. Things happen like that. She is the Parabrahman. There is no karma attached to her. Nishparigraha. Parigraha means getting something in return. What is going to fulfill her? Who is complete? Like that. Nistula Nila Chikura.
Nistula Nila Chikura.
Nirapaya Niratyaya.
Nirapaya Niratyaya.
Nistula Nila Chikura. Nirapaya Niratyaya.
Nistula Nila Chikura. Nirapaya Niratyaya.
Durlabha Durgama Durga.
Durlabha Durgama Durga.
Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Durlabha Durgama Durga. Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Durlabha Durgama Durga. Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Nistula Nila Chikura. Nirapaya Niratyaya. So I will read the two lines together. Nistula Nila Chikura. Nirapaya Niratyaya. Durlabha Durgama Durga. Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Nistula Nila Chikura. Nirapaya Niratyaya. Durlabha Durgama Durga. Dukkahantri Sukhaprada.
Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani.
Dushadura Durachara Shamani.
Doshavarjita.
Doshavarjita.
Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Dushadura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Repeat that one more time. Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Okay. There is no Dirgha. Okay. So
Where?
Durachara Shamani.
Durachara Shamani.
Telling Durachara Shamani.
No. Durachara Shamani. Achara. Okay. Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Dushadura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Sarvanya Sandra Karuna.
Sarvanya Sandra Karuna.
Samanadhika Varjita.
Samanadhika Varjita.
Sarvanya Sandra Karuna. Samanadhika Varjita.
Sarvanya Sandra Karuna. Samanadhika Varjita.
Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita. Sarvanya Sandra Karuna. Samanadhika Varjita.
Dushadura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita. Sarvanya Sandra Karuna. Samanadhika Varjita.
Because there's a tendency I have heard here, like Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani Doshavarjita. That is wrong. Durachara Shamani is one nama. Durachara Shamani is one nama. So take a break after Durachara Shamani. Okay? Just hear it one more time. I will recite. Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani Doshavarjita.
Dushadura Durachara Shamani. Doshavarjita.
Take a break. Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani Doshavarjita. Take a very good break after Durachara Shamani, so it will become one word. Okay? When you take a break, hear one more time. Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani Dosha Varjita. Take a break like that. One little longer break. Okay?
Dushta Dura Durachara Shamani Dosha Varjita.
That is simple. That is what it is. Okay? After Shamani, take a break. Take a little longer break than the normal one. So the Shamani goes in the front and Dosha Varjita becomes one number. Okay? Now, Nistula, Athula. Athula. Thula means something that can be compared to. Thula means weighing because you compare two weights. Athula. Athula means something that cannot be compared. Nisthula. So that cannot be compared. She cannot be compared to anything. Neela Chikura. It is always like, Chikura means her hair. Neela Chikura. Indi Varavanam. Saundari Lahari, they have Shankara Bhagavad had said Indi Varavanam. Indi, that is like a deep bluish purple color. You can Indi Varavanam. You can get it because indigo, Indi Varavanam. So that kind of Neela Chikura, it is kind of dark indigo blue, her hair, dark. Okay. Nirapaya. Nirapaya is destruction, without any destruction. She cannot be destroyed. She is going to be there, whether we like it or not. She is there everywhere and she is going to be there. Niratyaya. This is a beautiful nama because the next few namas also make her look something esteemed. So many times we feel like Niratyaya means she does not transgress her own law. Even the namas are going to come later also. Nigamagama Vandita. So she does not transgress any law. We all pray to her. Okay? Because we have got some problem, something to be addressed to. We pray to her, we want things to be all right. But we have to also understand that certain things that we go through because of our own karma. Karmic balance is something that we have to only deal with. She does not interfere in the karma of each people. So that is why being the Parabrahman, being the God or goddess is very, very difficult job. They have to be neutral. There is no favoritism there. Oh, this one is so close to me or it's doing a lot of puja. Then what is the point in doing this puja? Can you stop the rain? No, but you can hold an umbrella. This is what we are doing. We are just holding an umbrella. We always say like, Guru is beyond even the deity. For each Sri Upasana, Guru is the utmost. Okay? Guru is beyond even the deity. He does not transgress in your karma. He does not but he makes you go through the karma at a convenient time of yours. No one interferes with the karma theory here. No one, because this is our own making. No one interferes with that. But Guru makes you go through the karma at your convenience, where you can best deal with that. That is the difference between, even the gods cannot do, Guru can do it. Guru can do that, even the gods, she does not interfere in the karma. Whatever is it is, she is just a witness. Brahman is just a witness, witnessing what is happening. We do all the prayers and everything not to have some kind of, when you are walking in the sun, if a tree comes, you stand under a tree, then the sun is there, the heat is there, you have the shade. This is what it gives all our prayers and all our efforts to, we cannot mitigate that. How you can deal with it is what is taught here, okay? Durlabha, it's not easy to reach her. Durlabha. Durgama, Again, reaching her is. Are you okay?
No, there's intense kicking, that's why. Kicking.
Okay, we're all right. Okay.
She is also listening. He and she is listening. That's why it is giving.
Sudden just. Okay, careful. Be careful. Durlabha, she is very difficult to attain. Durgama again is very difficult to reach. Both are the difficulty level. But Durga, they say this and they have the thing, she is there to protect you from all difficulties. Durga is one who protects you from all difficulties. Dukkha Hantri, she is the one who destroys all your sorrows. She is difficult to reach. She doesn't transgress her karma limitations, but still she can protect you. She can destroy all your dukkham. Sukhaprada. If when the dukkham goes, you are only sukham, no? You enjoy the peace. Sukhaprada. She gives all kinds of comforts. Dushtadura. Now he's talking about people who are wicked or perverted. Dushtadura. She cannot be reached by. Reaching her itself is very difficult. If you are wicked, and how can you reach her? It is difficult. So she is far away. It is very difficult for people who are wicked or perverted to reach her. Durachara Shamani. Durachara, so many messages. There's Vishiddham and Nishiddham, we say it. Vihitam and Nishiddham. Vihitam is what the Vedas, if you follow the prescript, what the Vedas have prescribed is the Vihitam. Nishiddham is something what you don't follow, it's Nishiddham. So Durachara Shamani, if you don't follow what the Vedas have prescribed to you, then you are doing Nishiddha Karma. She neutralizes that. Even if you have done it, she neutralizes it because of your bhakti. Durachara Shamani, Dosha Varjita. Dosham, all your blemishes, she wipes out. Like Dosha Varjita, she is without any dosham, so she is able to take away your dosham. Sarvanya. This is all like her Brahma Swarupam. Omniscient, omnipresent, omniscient, all-knowing. So Sarvanya, Sandra Karuna. From here, actually, from the Nama Sarvanya, her Sakuna Upasana starts. Sarvanya is because you are giving a character to the Brahman, which is character without any characters. Sarvanya means all-knowing. The moment you say it knows everything, then you are giving some kind of a character to that. So from here onwards, you have the Saguna Brahma Upasana starts from here. Sandra Karuna. Karuna is compassion. She is full of compassion. Samanadiha Varjita. There is no one equal to Samanadiha Varjita. No one is equal to her. We'll start with the next one. Sarvashak. I think with these two we will stop. Okay. Sarvashaktimayi.
Sarvashaktimayi.
Sarvamangala Sadgati Pratha.
Sarvamangala Sadgati Prada.
Sarvashaktimayi Sarvamangala Sadgati Prada.
Sarvashaktimayi Sarvamangala Sadgati Prada.
Sarveshwari Sarvamayi.
सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी
सर्व मंत्र स्वरूपिणी
सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी
सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्व मंत्र स्वरूपिणी
सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी
सर्वशक्तिमयी सर्वमंगला सद्गतिप्रदा सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी
सर्वशक्तिमयी सर्वमंगला सद्गतिप्रदा सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका
सर्वतंत्ररूपा मनोन्मणि
सर्वतन्त्ररूपा मनोन्मणि
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका सर्वतंत्ररूपा मनोन्मणि
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका सर्वतन्त्ररूपा मनोन्मणि
माहेश्वरी महादेवी
माहेश्वरी महादेवी
महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया
महालक्ष्मी मृडप्रिया
माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया
माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मी मृडप्रिया
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका सर्वतंत्ररूपा मनोन्मणि माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया
सर्वयंत्रात्मिका सर्वतंत्ररूपा मनोन्मणि माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मी मृडप्रिया
Sarvashaktimayi. Now they are describing her form. She is the one who is the most powerful. Sarvashakti. She encompasses all kind of power in this world. Sarvashaktimayi. Sarva Mangala. She is the embodiment of what you call it is all auspiciousness. Sarva Mangala. Sadgati Prada. She only leads you to the Sadgati. What is the Sadgati? Is the emancipation, final emancipation. She leads you to that and she gives you that. She is the one who gives you that. Sarveshwari Sarvamai. These are all the things like what we call, how the Parabrahman we can describe. All those things they are saying. Sarveshwari. She is the Lord of everything. Sarveshwari. Sarvamayi. She is omnipresent. She is everywhere. First we saw she's omniscient, Sarvanya. Now they are saying omnipresent, Sarvamayi. Sarva Mantra Swarupini. We call her as like later we will have one Nama Matruka Varna Rupini. She is the present as all the Matruka Varna in whatever we say in Sanskrit. Like Matruka Varna Rupini we call her. She is all the Matrukas are inside her. So if Matrukas are inside her, she is the embodiment of all Matrukas, she is the embodiment of all mantras. Sarva Mantra Rupam, she is God. All the mantras are her form. Sarva Mantra Swarupini. Sarva Yantratmika. Yantram is the Sri Chakram or Mahameru, we call it as Yantram. Whatever is the kind of Yantram or this Yantram, mainly the Yantram, Sri Chakram, it is all hers. Why we say this, like the ultimate, the creation, what we call it as Sri Yantram or Sri Chakram, that is like how the creation happens and all the things come within that, all the yantras come within that. That is a different study by itself. Okay. Sarva Tantra Rupa. If you say all the Tantrams, there is two types of worship, Mantram and Tantram. Mantram is Mantram. Tantram is Tattvam plus Mantram is Tantram. Tattvam plus Mantram is called Tantram. So, Mantram is the Vaidika Upasana that we do it. There are so many Tantras. There are 64 tantrams enumerated actually. All the tantrams is attributed to her. If you say tantric upasana is basically belong to her. All the tantric upasana, all kinds of tantric upasana belong only to her because it is done only for her. Wherever you go, wherever the tantric upasana is followed. So she is in the form of all Sarva Tantra Rupa. She is in the form of all the tantram. Manonmani, this is a wonderful nama, Manonmani. Like, there are 9 chakras from the Anya chakras to Brahmantram. Brahmarantram, there are 9 chakras. It's called Bindu, Ardhachandra, Rodhini, Nada, Nadanta, Shakti, Vyapika, Samana and Unmani. They're all called sub-chakras. The main chakras are the... Actually, we start with Mooladhara, but what happens, like our Sukshma Deham is... What is seen in the Stula Deham is 7. But what is seen in the Sukshma Deham, along with the Sukshma Deham, is 9. We call it as Adho Sahasrara, which starts from the down, below the spine. Below the spine, literally below the spine, because the Sukshma Deham is slightly bigger than the Stula Deham. So we have the Adho Sahasrara, we got it as. We have the Sahasrara in the top, Urdhva Sahasrara, this is Adho Sahasrara. And then comes Vishnu. There is a mini, smaller chakra called Vishnu in between. Vishnu, I think it is. Vishu or Vishnu. So that comes in between Mooladhara and the Adho Sahasrara. Then comes Mooladhara. Then all the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraha, Anahata, Vishuddhi, and Anya, and Sahasrara. So overall there are 9 chakras there. From Anya to Sahasrara, there are 9 mini chakras, which I read it now. The last one is the Unmani, which is just below Sahasrara. So Manonmani, Unmani is Manonmani. We call it like, when the Kundalini travels from the Mooladhara, Unmani is the last place. Manonmani is the last place where she is in the complete Shakti Rupam. Because when she enters Sahasrara, it becomes Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupam. As an individual Shakti, she is Manonmani, is the very subtlest form of this thing. Why we have the 18 steps in Ayyappan temples. It is very auspicious to climb this 18 because it constitutes this 18 chakras. From Adho Sahasrara to the Sahasraram, there are 18 chakras and you pass through everything, the 18 steps, and you reach Tattvamasi, which is written there. You and I are not different. We are the same. So you cross this 18 chakras. So it is all different kind of sadhana. So Manonmani is something that is the superior, like next to Sahasraram it is. The chakra is next to Sahasraram. Maheshwari, Mahadevi, Mahalakshmi, Vadapriya. Maheshwari is Maheshwara's consort, Maheshwari. Mahadevi again is Mahadeva's consort is Maheshwari. She is in the form of Mahalakshmi. So she is also Mahalakshmi. That's the next nama. Mridapriya. Ishwaran is called Mridan when he is very compassionate. That is one of the Ishwara's name is Mridan. So when he is very compassionate. So Mridapriya. She is the someone who loves Mridan or Mridapriya, or who Mridan loves because of the compassion. Okay, we will just recite whatever we have learned it today. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava Nitya Mukta Nirvikara Nishprapancha Nirashraya Nitya Shuddha Nitya Buddha निरवध्या निरन्तरा निष्कारणा निष्कलङ्का निरुपाधिर्निरीश्वरा निरागा रागमथनी निर्मदा मदनाशिनी निश्चिन्ता निरहङ्कारा निर्मोहा मोहनाशिनी निर्ममा ममता हन्त्री निष्पापा पापनाशिनी निष्क्रोधा क्रोधशमनी निर्लोभा लोभनाशिनी निस्संशया संशयग्नि निर्भवा भवनाशिनी निर्विकल्पा निराबाधा निर्भेदा भेदनाशिनी निर्नाशा मृत्युमथनी निष्क्रिया निष्परिग्रहा निस्तुला नीलचुकुरा निरपाया निरत्यया दुर्लभा दुर्गमा दुर्गा दुःखहन्त्री सुखप्रदा दुष्टदूरा दुराचारशमनी दोषवर्जिता सर्वज्ञा सान्द्रकरुणा समानाधिगवर्जिता सर्वशक्तिमयी सर्वमङ्गला सद्गतिप्रदा सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी सर्वयन्त्रात्मिका सर्वतन्त्ररूपा मनोन्मणि माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया।